I'm on it, I'm on it, I'm on the street boy beats. I'm on it, man. I told y'all niggas y'all ain't ready, man. We can't be stopped. On the strip.
Back in the building. Parkour, fancy me. Could you fancy me some tequila, please?
I was saying that funky ass Patron.
Because Paul Clark is our, as y'all don't, if y'all late to the party, is our tequila master. And he hasn't been too masterful lately.
I haven't seen anything that stands out. Like, ain't nothing new came out, nothing new.
But I will have a tequila.
Same circle of shit. So I know what I hate, and I know it's alright.
Anticipating, anxious, I am. I'm about to bring our special guest on to the show. Y'all had a little couple peeks at her. If you was looking at us on live, you heard her voice in the background. But she's a new, up-and-coming artist from Columbus, Ohio. 614, holla at your own. Support your city, support our artists. Lage Latana coming in the building. Right now, she really just got out the car, you know what I'm saying, and, sideways, they let her out. It was sweet. But introducing. Well, bring it on to the stage, Lage Latana.
She said if we get a hot and she gon' party with my friends. I know you can spend the night unless you fucking at the deal. They don't be acting stupid, bitch, cause we told you the real. Yeah, make a man, I ain't gotta bust off for no meals. I'm so mesmerized and keep the people in their feels. I hit them with these perfect things, you know they paying bills. All them niggas call me sick cause I expose them to the real. Never call them all the bitches, I just brought them to my flows. I never feel bad cause these bitches be on go. I try to show them love, they try to play me like a hoe. Can't put these bitches on this shit cause they be little thirsty hoes. You a bird, bitch, so what's the word, bitch? Is you slurping or you fucking pick a bird, bitch? And if you want that pussy ate, then I be no fire, bitch. Check this hit, look at the cookie, you a liar, bitch. Is you with it cause we grown, it ain't that serious. Is you with it? I like bitches so you sweaty shit. Is you with it? Can I treat you like a freaky bitch? Is you with it? Cause we grown, it ain't that serious. We in the bathroom and we tongue it, bitch.
We'll do like this, like. You know what I'm saying? I got a little something. Lage Latana in our building. Boom!
Oh, hello. It's great to be here.
We are happy to have you here at the Raw Way Show podcast with Raw Way, the big homie and PC.
Scoot that mic up, you know.
Yeah, just pull it to you. You alright over there, PC?
Can't breathe, you better blow that.
Sean.
You better blow that shit out.
You better blow that shit out!
There's a building that rings outside and you got that, the alert. Just snitching. And then when I go out, we go outside, you know what I'm saying, you got the, other thingy that's up there and it just, like a little parachute and it drops us off like our drugs. So this orange smelling, still residue sticky thing right here is doing too much.
I heard. But to you, Lage, I'm glad to have you here. We've been conversing, and I want to apologize on the promo shit.
Man, you and them flyers. Y'all, listen, I got 3 different flyers. All of them have the wrong words on it. I'm at the point where I'm like, bro, I want to just tell him, let me make it. I don't want him to get offended.
Look, and I knew you was probably there.
Latana, I was late.
You was Montana. That was the dopest because when I did the Montana, I was like, oh man, that's it. Push the button.
I'm like, that's not my name. You gotta fix that.
God damn it. I delete the whole shit. Normally I would be like, oh, I can fix that and put something on it and then put it up. Nah. And then Paul had a problem with it because it was in cursive.
Yeah.
I was like, but I just did that because she's a lady.
I'm a thug.
You're a thug, lady thug. I didn't say thug lady. You are a thug.
I couldn't find the information
Them bar thugs.
because of the cursing.
Huh?
I said I couldn't find the information because of the cursing. Because I want to find the music so I can match it with the pics or whatever it is that I do right there. So it pissed me off right there. So I called you didn't answer. That's why I called you yesterday. And he didn't answer and shit. So I started to just make up letters. You know,
I was like, bro. But we're good. We're happy to have you.
It's all good, you know. Shit happens.
Lays is here to bring us her single, but we're gonna talk about some other shit first. So, how did you get rhyming into your craft? How long you been rhyming?
So I've always liked music. It's a lot of different things that really got me into music, but it really started with seeing my dad. My dad was a rapper, so growing up, he was like the coolest thing ever to me. So I'm like, I want to rap. But then it was like, it was a weird thing because I love seeing my dad rap, but I also was really in love with Beyonce. So I'm like, I just want to be Beyonce, but not like on the level of like her being a singer, but just like I want to be that type of star.
Right.
So I really was like mashing that, and I'm like, she already sings, so if I want to be legendary, I gotta rap.
Because as y'all know, raps create legends.
You know? And then as time went on, it became more of like an actual outlet. But it was always fun for me. Like freestyling is what I love doing most. And I don't be talking about shit, I just be talking shit on the beat, and it could come out in any type of way.
That's what Ghost would do to me. He'd exercise me like that to make me just throw words at me and see if I can rhyme them into the conversation.
So funny.
Yeah, walking around that track, I used to do it all the time. But for y'all, those who know, going around that track exercise is real.
Yeah.
I didn't have a brother.
I'm sorry, but that's another show. I'm sorry, Paul. I did not mean to open that. But proceed.
Yeah, it just really, now it's more of an outlet, but it's always gonna be fun to me. I feel like without money and nothing, it's definitely something I would still do.
So what do Lage Lantana do?
Lage Lantana is...
For those who don't know.
Because it pissed me off.
And I keep saying it wrong. Lantana.
Yeah, I was gonna get you on that too, but I was trying to let
But I
you
told
live for
you,
a second. I'm gonna
correct
let you live for a second.
I appreciate it.
You know,
Because when I
hopefully
put it together-
you catch a good conversation, but if not, I'm still on your
I
ass.
appreciate it. Thank you.
When I first put that cursive together and I had to guess what letters it was, and then once it came up, I said, oh, this shit better mean something. I did all this shit to figure this Morse code cursive that you got. I'm like, this shit better mean
It was
something.
plain cursive.
Okay, so
It means
Lantana is a flower, which I also have a brand.
Okay.
It's a clothing line. We aren't launching until winter.
Okay.
It's something I've been working on for a while.
Oh.
I've had that name longer than anything. It's called Purple Lantana. And that's really where my name stems from, because Purple Lantana is a flower. And I love the color
What's good
purple.
about those flowers? They're beautiful.
It's just a beautiful flower. A flower is a part of the earth. It's something that grows, and flowers can grow anywhere. So I attached to it. But the Lage, when I was younger, there's this girl who used to be really jealous of me, and she used to do like really underhanded, weird shit to me. But she would always pretend to be my friend, and whenever I would see her, because everybody else liked me, and she would never be able to give a proper reason why she didn't like me. So it's like you have no choice but to pretend to be my friend, because everybody would look at you weird, because you're being weird.
Right.
And she always be like, "Hey, Lage," and that's why I made it my rap name. Because nobody else ever called me Lage, and it was so weird to me. Because why do you keep calling me that?
you didn't find out what it meant.
Well, my real name is Malaysia, so that's why she would always
So
be
she
like,
gave
"Hey,
you a
Lage."
nickname. Gave you a nickname, but nobody else called you Lage.
Yeah.
So what everybody else called you?
Everybody else called me Malaysia. I've been to a lot of different things in my life.
But she killed her.
So why did Andrea treat you like that?
I don't know. I think it's probably because of some of this.
I mean, what did you?
You know? You get it.
So you didn't do
The
nothing.
ones that get it, get it. The ones that don't.
Yeah, I get it.
Because I'm a bad bitch.
But
I've
you-
always been one.
You didn't do
From-
nothing
from-
to Andrea at all for her?
Nah, she was just a hater. She always wanted my niggas. She couldn't get him.
How old were you?
So listen, let me tell you something that most people don't know about me. I have Erb's palsy in my left arm.
Okay.
You feel me? So when you younger kids are cruel. You get to be the handicapped kid. It make bitches real mad when you still take all their niggas and you the handicapped kid. You feel me? They still want to fuck with you. They don't care. You're still ugly. I can fix this. You can't fix being ugly. You're gonna be ugly for the rest of your fucking life.
Woo! So what's her name?
Do you still see Andrea here and there?
I was about to say, what's her name? We want to shout you out right now.
I live in my own
Greatness.
world, you feel me? I created my own world. I didn't have to try to fit in with nobody.
What's
So
her shit name?
When I
Andrea?
ain't fit into certain places, I wouldn't go.
Andrew, what's her name?
We ain't got no names.
No, I'm just saying because where she, boom.
Fuck them bitches. They in the past. They ain't fucking
We
with me now.
chasing
They can't
money.
catch up
That
if they
interferes
wanted
with-
chase
to.
that.
You
That
feel me?
interferes with business also, so you have to like, you know, say you gotta play a different character. You gotta be more than just yourself. You know, I can be who I am every single day. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna change up in this courtroom.
Y'all talking to Mike, bro.
I'm gonna be completely different. You know, I'm gonna be completely different when I go to your mom's house. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna act the same way. You know what I'm saying? You won't hear not one curse word come out of my mouth. You know, we need to change up and switch into, you know what I'm saying, whatever's pleasant. Instead of switching
Mom,
up,
come in.
trying to be the monster.
Yeah.
Bring it in, moms. I'm gonna hug her.
For
So-
sure.
But go ahead, say what you gonna say.
Nah, look. I don't. That's another thing too that I was gonna say. I don't even be tagging no names, man. Ain't no point.
Right.
Everybody know what they doing. Everybody knows what's going on. And people who need to know. And the ones who don't need to know.
I'm a name tagger. Cause you gonna remember this shit, Brad. You know what I'm saying? I'll hit you with it in a heartbeat.
I was just gonna tell her. I was gonna. My whole purpose of saying her name was like, look what you create. Help create even more.
Nah.
Doper.
Can't let him be a part of this. That's the whole point of taking the
Take
name.
the energy away from it.
Yeah. He gets no glory.
I'm feeling you.
None.
So, ladies, who did you like growing up? Like, is there any female rappers or rappers? I'm gonna say MCs that you like growing up. So that don't put everybody in a box. It's just, you know, you pick from who you like or whatever influenced you coming up.
Foxy definitely had a big influence. I love the way she carried herself. It was
And
given.
they don't give her props.
Man, what?
They will never say her name.
Seeing her when I was younger, it was crazy. I don't know, it was just the way, just the way she carried herself, everything about her, her delivery when she would rap, the way she dressed, and Kim too, definitely Lil Kim. But what the hair, the crazy different things, and her visuals was stupid. They don't get enough credit.
I'm mad about that about a lot of female today rappers because with Kim, she was rapping hard.
Man, what?
And she you know, some of the shit she was, you know, speaking about what she's speaking about, but that was only for marketing purpose. Like he was Big Noon was making her write that shit or writing for her to be like that. But she didn't want to do that, and she was going hard already. Like she was nice.
A lot of people though. You know, you gotta give the people what they want.
But they did that to her.
True.
Once they was doing that with her, that's what everybody came after that. That's
Like
what
you gotta be real, like
plan.
you gotta be real, completely honest with who you are. Just close to who am I, and that's when you'll be able to make songs like Diggable Planet. You know what I'm saying? Out of all of the hardcore MCs shooting everywhere, they were still able to make, you know what I'm saying, all of their songs like.
Who like that?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's some nice shit. You know what I'm saying?
Who like that?
Or Bone Thugs and Harmony. They made shit switch. They went their own fucking way and shit. You know what I'm saying? NWA, they went their own way. You know, everybody was dancing, not them.
Right.
So are you strong enough to make shit turn?
But there was some niggas at their parties dancing too. But not them. Tell them. Some niggas that was dancing East Coast shit. Them niggas like, fuck that, homie.
Only person that lasted through all of that was a dancer was MC Hammer.
Sure.
He got everybody's money and shit. When we ain't listen to me, bump MC Hammer. Did you have an MC Hammer?
I liked his videos on MTV and
I was about
BET.
to say, he was a hilarious person. Like, he was so lit, bro.
Mally.
Just lit. I loved it.
And secretly
Raunchy.
inside,
Just
everybody in the hood, we knew MC Hammer, we knew the dances, we did them. Whether you didn't want nobody to see you in public doing it or, you know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
only at
You were
home.
part of us.
I remember
But we was too hard
hating
to
MC
to
Hammer or
embrace it.
acting like I hated him, but anytime that motherfucker was gonna be on something or something like that, I still checked it.
Everybody threw him under the bus. Ice Cube, you know, everybody had some video with third base and
Show
all
their
that.
teeth.
Yeah. But he outlasted that shit.
But you say Foxy and Lil Kim mainly like on your
As far as the rappers, yeah. What's her name? Lady Rage.
Lady Rage. Damn, she's still nice to this day.
Yeah. My aunt, when I was younger, she would always sing that song to me because I always had this huge afro puff. I had a lot of hair. So every time she seen me, she would sing that song when she greeted me. She would never just say, hey, it's always like,
Nice.
I got a fun fact. Did you know Rage and someone else was on what's that song that Method Man, Redman was on with Tupac?
I got my mind made up.
Is that it?
I think so.
This better be fun. You said it was fun.
Rage was on that song. Rage and somebody else.
She said it sounded boring to me.
And he said Pac heard it
Yeah.
and was like, fuck them, we got Meth and Redman on there. Fuck, take them motherfuckers off.
But that's how it works though too.
Yeah.
Soulja Boy just went through that. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
like
yeah, with Kanye.
With Kanye, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
This is
he
the
did.
shit we did, but why my shit off?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Cause
just
fuck
happened.
that shit, nigga. Like, yeah. But Rage has been sorry about how they played her period. in
Yeah,
those
yeah,
situations.
She
Her
should
shit
have
was
been the
supposed to
first
blow.
one. She should have came out.
Yeah, but they didn't, and then nigga go to jail.
Oh, and what is it, Mia X?
Mia X is dope.
Yeah.
Mia's always been dope. I don't know what it is like her. I used to like Silk the Shocker, but I didn't. Some motherfucker, if I don't like you enough to buy you, but I like they shit on videos and when they came on videos.
I like his offbeatness.
That's what I liked about him.
That was just it.
But Mia X could spit though.
Yeah,
She can spit.
she was talking her shit.
Yeah, she can spit.
Definitely.
And I think she got some new music out now, if I'm mistaken.
It was I don't know, it was just the females that made you feel like, because now it's a lot more common for you to be like, oh, I'm in a nigga's face, rah rah. But back then that wasn't common, you feel me?
Right.
So it's like, nah, these bitches stepping. I like this. I like that. I'm the one stepping in the room.
That's
If you working around my energy, I'm like, these my type of bitches. These the type of bitches I need to be around the way.
Because a lot of females, like for a long time, it really almost, the female genre of hip hop almost disappeared. If you really look at it through I'm gonna say the last, not now because we've been having basically like a baby booming of new female MCs and
I
stuff.
feel like we taking
but
it
for like
over
10
right now.
years, it wasn't no women females for real besides Little Kim, and then she went to the joint, and then Eve go to get married and dibble and dabble and come back and forth. It's like motherfuckers is not the people that should be there. You know, you wouldn't be thinking because how women, like after Ladies Night and Moulin Rouge and all that, you would think the blow of women, female rappers would kept going or growing bigger, but it's like it took a break and then started back over.
I don't know. I feel like that's for a multitude of reasons. Yeah. I feel like a lot of money factors were involved in that.
Definitely that.
Being able to pay your way through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Gatekeepers.
Even though a lot of, people say that they don't, they probably do.
So did they stop sucking to get a deal? Did they stop fucking and sucking to get a deal or something for that 10 years?
It's not that. It's just like, there's so many things that can factor into that, like marketing. You feel me? You just being smart as well as you stepping on people's toes. Like it would be a combination of things. Like anybody who caught onto the idea of marketing on social media before other artists did already was, you feel me, 10 steps ahead of most people.
Then there's a new genre of rap that women came up with, and that's like the biggest hood rap ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, Glorilla voice, give a fuck, nigga.
But that's the little, that's little Kim shit.
Though.
No, I'm talking about like the shit that these women do, or they talk about now. Like Lil Kim was like, okay, I'm a nasty bitch, but no, I'm not about to lick no ass. I didn't say nothing in none of my songs about sucking on niggas' ass and shit. Lil Kim not gonna take it to the places that these girls is taking
She
it
said
to
something
now.
about rocking the mic.
Sucking dick.
That's
Nobody give a fuck
normal.
about sucking
Everybody
dick.
sucking dick.
Yeah, in the
But I'm
80s,
just saying, she
in
said
the
something about
90s,
rocking the mic.
Everybody is not eating ass though.
Yeah, in the 90s, yeah. They weren't doing that. Nobody was doing that in the 90s.
I mean, people was getting their ass ate. They just
They was getting their ass ate, but
that shit came from somewhere. Niggas was getting their ass ate. They just weren't telling everybody.
Yeah,
because these old niggas is the one that's bringing
You
it to the
ain't
young
publicized
niggas
it,
and then
yeah.
putting it in here.
They do it
Because
to the young
when people
girls.
get older, bro, they just get nastier and nastier. It's like the older that you get, bro, you get bored and it ain't shit else to do and they just find everything to do.
Either you
let me
adapt,
tell you, hit.
They be talking about
either
us.
you adapt
Them.
to what you already are, and I know people, you know, like you too old to still be chasing pussy like that, man. God damn, you know what I'm saying? You stay who you are, or you try to change.
But when you get it, when you chase that and they catch it, you like,
Some people spend their whole life chasing coochie and don't mind.
We chase the money.
Y'all
chase
listen,
that.
40% of their income go to coochie. 10% of it be at the strip
I'ma toast
club,
to that.
10% of it be on the hoes, 10% of it be on the dates that they pretending like they like bitches so they can keep them as a hoe. It's so much stuff that
The LED
so
lights
many
you got all
people
over
like.
the living room, and you can't wait. She's about to come over right here.
And this nigga's like 54 and he's still talking to you about this little John that he done met at Walmart. Like, dog, you ain't think about settling down? Not once, not even a little bit.
Baby, I got
Candles freshly lit.
Talk about too much to do. Like, you know, as fuck you can't even move.
Them $15 to $40 candles that be in our crib and shit. And don't touch them fucking candles before something important. What,
real
pussy?
strong about
You gonna wait till you get some pussy for to like these candles. Yup.
Nah, the funniest thing is like how a lot of the older men like to entertain younger women and they can't keep up.
So
Like,
so you-
it's
are
like
you
being in
speaking
a
from
room with your uncle. Yep.
So you got your uncle daddy?
Nah, I don't
Okay.
have.
Well,
I
not
don't
daddy
have one
on
of
that.
those. But I have experienced, you feel me, being around older men in certain settings and them trying to either court or entertain you to be courted. And it's like, once you start doing wild shit, they be like, hey, listen, that's a bit much for me. It's like, bro, I'm 20 fucking two. I can't slow down because you're 47.
You ain't say nothing about this. Time out.
You stand on the bar, they're like, oh, calm down.
You ain't put that on your Facebook page.
Okay. Like, what? What are you talking about?
Gloria, come get this bitch up out of here.
I'm finna wild out. What were you doing when you was 22?
Bitch came
Don't
up
try to
with
stop me.
enemies.
Wilding the fuck out.
For real. So it'd be hilarious. It's so funny. As men are funnier for me personally as women. My opinion is that they're funnier because I feel like women at some point in time, even if they don't like realize they getting old, they start doing like womanly things, if you get what I mean. Like they start slowing down, they might start going to the spa, they might start a little more self-care. They can still be raunchy as hell, but there's a certain point where they start, or they might even start cooking. There's something that gets implemented. Men, it's a lot harder for them to realize, like, damn, I'm getting old. This shit is getting old for me.
It is, especially
And I've noticed it, bruh.
especially when you was a live one too. Like when you was somebody or thought you was somebody, you be like, man, I'm still young in the knees. The motherfucking knees don't want to do it.
And he falling asleep at the bar.
The knees don't want to do it. Niggas sleep at the bar. Whoa.
Yeah. I done seen some
I used to go to sleep
old
at the
cats
bar,
still
like-
fighting, trying to kick it, man.
He used to fuck with me at the bar like, bro, wake the fuck up.
Have to meet the nigga at after hour. You gotta meet, not after hour, but at happy hour. I mean, that's what my
Nigga,
nigga
comfortable.
I remember I was chasing this chick. She called me up to the bar.
Who is this,
By the
last
time
year?
I got there, nah, this was years ago. By the time I got there, they was her and her homeboy was about to go to the after hour. Bar is about to close. I thought she was about to leave with me. I'm like, shit, it's almost over. We about to go to the crib.
score.
That bitch said, oh, we going to the after hour. I said, all right, let's go. Get over there, fucking after hour, bro. I was like, bitch, I'm out. I'm about to leave. It's
About to pass out in that motherfucker.
Hell yeah. It was terrible.
Nah, for real, they still be trying.
Sam face, what's up, boy?
Yeah.
So, so that's what inspired you. So, what you doing now? What you working on now?
I'm always working on something. I'm a creative, so I'm always doing something, man. I can come up with like 4 bars, and I can turn that 4 bars into so many different things. It can turn into a song, it can turn into a random visual that's short. It can turn into a short film.
I'm lost.
I'm
What
always
type of show
doing
me what
something.
you talking about?
Show us.
I'm lost. Like you can tell me, you can show me. I'll catch you on like.
Well,
'Cause
You
we're
guys have to
older.
wait. Y'all can see what I mean.
Okay.
But I'm like I said, I'm always working on something. Right now, I've just been recording. I ain't really been putting too many like standards on myself. I just had my son a year ago, and it's hard to get back to yourself after you have a baby. So much changed about me, and I got a lot of time to be clear-minded and sober. So it changed the course of my music. I still make fun stuff, but you can tell things are different. So right now I'm just enjoying making art. I ain't really been putting no extra unnecessary standards on myself. I don't even write no more. I just go in there and I freestyle, and I feel good. Because I need music to feel good to me. If it feels like a job, there's not going to be any free place in my life. It's not going to be my therapy.
Right.
So that's it. I'm just living. And
So-
I'm making music.
So
Enjoying
what you got for us today?
it.
I heard something, a little fire.
So, like I said, I've been in there freestyling, and random shit just comes out. And I've been working with this producer. His name is Stunning Steve. Shout out to my dog. He the hardest in the universe.
Okay. What's up, brother?
So, yeah, we've been just working on shit, like, and the amazing stuff comes out of our sessions. And he's, like, one day I was just freestyling, and it was continuous, and he tosses in his beat, like, I just want to see what you're going to do to it. I'm like, what does it sound like? What type of beat is it? He like, I'm just play it, see what happens. And I'm like, the beat came on, it was crazy. And I'm like,
to check out a little bit of it.
yeah.
So this is the song,
It's a single.
the
Yes,
single
it's called Out Your League. And
by
this
Lays
is,
Lantana.
yeah.
Lays
And I'm
Lantana.
collabing with Stunning Steve.
You said you would. You want my number, but you looking like a bum. I can tell that you ain't got no friends. I'm out your league, 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 I'm out your league. You know this one is I ain't the type of business you could love. You said you wanna what? Nigga, you already fucked it up. Now when that shit back, this shit like good crack. No, you can't touch that. You nigga back up, like what? You fucked up, I said that already. I told you, you cannot fuck with me. I'm about to hold you like I'm out your league, I'm out your league, I'm out your league, yeah. I'm not your type, wanna be your wife, couldn't get you right.
Stunning Steve,
You
right
could
there.
fuck with me, you could fuck with me,
Fire.
you could take.
Fire creative.
You don't pay yourself, yeah, you could take, you don't pay yourself, run that shit back, this shit like a crack, can't touch that, back up like wood, I've been told your ass, you can't touch that, fuck what you wanna bag, babe, I'm out the bag, yeah, you real rough. Too much dick on your shit, nigga. I don't know what to do. I think that you can fuck with a bitch like me. Then I got you hacking like I'm out your league, my nigga. I'm out your league, my nigga. I'm out your league, my nigga. Yeah. I'm out your league, my nigga. I'm out your league, my nigga. I'm out your league, my nigga.
Crack Fire.
And that
by,
one
Ladies.
got an extended ending, so
Live.
the beat just fried. It's too hard. I feel like it needed an extended ending.
That remind me of remember Smoke when we had the kicking it version too.
For sure.
So you say that you wasn't what inspired you was just feeling free and feeling good on making that. No writing, no nothing happened. Just
And on one
so
thing,
you mean to tell me it wasn't no nigga that made you think about nigga you out my league.
Anybody worried about no niggas today?
No, I don't mean it like that because I know somebody holler at you every day. I'm sure. It's like, no,
of course.
you out
When
my
you
league,
don't
my
know,
nigga.
you don't care about that.
You out my
Yeah,
league.
nah, I
I'm
just,
out your league, my nigga.
I pop my shit and I just be saying how I really feel. So I mean, yeah, probably, right? That's probably what inspired it. Because of the lifestyle that I have chosen, the career fields that I have chosen to dabble in, it's inevitable for men to not want to approach me or approach me on crazy terms. And it really just came from the fact that, like, I'm constantly thinking about, like, what the fuck standard have I given y'all to make you think that you can fucking talk to me? It's a lot of people who I just be like, do I get bum or something? Am I a bum ass bitch? Do I not know? Is somebody not telling me something?
They just shoot their shot.
Why the fuck would you think that you could talk to me?
They just shoot
There's
their
just a certain
shot.
caliber of men that's like, I don't know, maybe you got confidence, and I ain't gonna knock nobody for that, because you know what, you should be confident.
Right.
I can't hate on you.
What if he
But-
wanted to be your friend?
Fuck that. I don't want to be friends with your bum ass. I want to be friends with people who are smarter than me, more successful than me. I would like to mentor those or help those who are not on the same level as me. I don't want to be friends with them. I am the type of person who does not come from the worst, but I don't come from the best background. I'm trying to put myself in a different level of life. I'm trying to take my generations after me to a different level of life. I don't have time to dabble with things that are beneath me that can't help me elevate. That's crazy.
That's Jewel. That's
And men are supposed to lead, even though women have the leadership in many different ways. If a man ain't stable at my level in life right now, I'm 25 years old. If you're not at some point in productivity, there's literally nothing that you can offer me. I'm like, and I ain't the richest bitch. You feel me? I hustle crazy. I get it out the mud for real. But if I want something, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna get it. And I'm so resourceful, I'm gonna get that shit.
You ain't never seen a dude that's like, you know, I see some potential in that person right there. They're managing their whole life wrong, you know what I'm saying? And then, even though you feel like he's here, you know, the only reason why you're here is the decision that you make on your own self, you know, George or whoever, you know, with you in his life and stuff start moving different, then he'll look at you like, you are my other half. Like, I wouldn't be here without you. You know what I'm saying? I could have did this, but nobody showed me till I met you. Now you my better half.
So
Because I network with everybody.
that's not impossible. I feel like that can be a thing, but you also have to be like realistic with yourself. And you gotta learn people, and you gotta learn where they come from, and you gotta learn about their traumas and what they made of. Because sometimes that potential is unreachable if they don't surpass the things that they're already dealing with in front of you right now. Because some men will get around you, and you can see the best in them, and you'll want to build them up, but then they think that you they fucking mama, bruh. And I ain't your fucking mama. I ain't got time to sit here for 10 years for you to figure out what you want to do when that could possibly be dragging me down. You feel me?
but I love hearing her say it.
That's
because
crazy.
She
And then most of us, we make children with them sometimes, and we already fucking got kids. Why the fuck would we want you to be our kid too?
Because I think y'all so busy looking at the dude who got exalted. Like, if you got to have all this right here, if you ain't got this there yet, you know what I'm saying? That dude got a part of everything. Right here, he here, but that person who's there yet, they there right now, and that's what got your attention. That's when y'all have babies by him, and this person is like, you're not, you just have some money right there. You look like you was doing good right now, you way at the bottom now, and the dude that you looked over, he's like slowly doing his little climb. Like, I don't care what you got right now, I want to see who your heart is at. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some rich ass motherfucking fuckboys out here, and there's some loyal ass broke
Completely
niggas out
agree.
here. People, I'm gonna say people, because it's like that with women too. I don't want to put niggas in one group and women
Completely
in another.
agree. I feel like everything in life is a 50-50 thing. It takes two to tango. Both of us be out here fucking up, the men and the women. Absolutely. But I can only personally speak deeply from a woman's perspective because I'm not a man, and I'll never really know. I I can endure some of the masculine things that y'all do, but I never fully know what it's like to be a man because I'm not a man.
We talked about this last week, where it's like a man, he can fall in love with a woman. She work at rallies. We don't care. It's about who you is. You know what I'm saying?
She got a fat ass.
You know what I'm saying? But
Oh my God.
a woman would be like, that nigga work at rallies. You know what I'm saying? Like, we see a potential in you or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, but y'all
She got a job. Shit.
What's going on right now? And a lot of these
She
right now.
She got a job, and you know, I look in today's society. Things are way different. Like the way they got things out, the way the cards are laid. It's like I ain't gonna say you're just supposed to settle for any job, but if somebody's working, making a way, and then now, if you're in a situation and now it's a 2-income family, you can create a lot of shit together.
True.
But like, so for a man that may be getting his shit together, you know, or may have his shit together, or may have a job or whatever, he may look at the woman and be like, yo, because we looking at that ass.
There's a lot of women who ain't got their shit.
We looking at that ass first, and not because you're not gonna get to the conversation until possibly getting her on a fucking date or a conversation or something like that. So we look at, she do got a fact, you know what I mean? I want, but then when a woman look at it and she'll judge a man from, well, I'm not even saying you will, because a woman most women, a lot of women will judge the man from what she see right now looking at him. He might even be in his work clothes. But then you would see that too. But then like you would base your opinion of going forward on today's situation or today's moment.
So I can agree with that because I used to be one of those females for sure. So there's so many things that factor into that. I can say personally for me, like a lot of the women that I grew up around in my age bracket, men really are spoiled bitches. I'm sorry, and that's just my personal opinion. Like growing up, I definitely seen more of my female friends get kicked out the house than I ever did a nigga. And if they didn't get kicked out, a nigga could always go live with his grandma. Us and shit, we ain't never been able to do no shit like that. And it's like certain shit like that gets skipped over as far as this being so disregarding of men and masculine. So it'd be hard to like pay attention to a lot of the stuff that men want us to pay attention to because they're not realizing like society is making it hard for y'all, but life is already hard for us every day. Like that's our life. It's gonna be hard for us. We're gonna have to take care of the kids. We have to take care of our brothers. We have to take care of our sisters. You as a woman, your job is literally to be of service and take care of people and nurture people.
Used to be.
So it's like, I can say, yes, it is more common that a lot of women are not being nurturing, but it's because that shit gets tired. What the fuck do you get out of it nowadays?
I was about to say that. My empathy level kicked in, and it was like, you know, because what I just said about, you know what I'm saying, how women will, I'm targeting the guy who looks like he got a lot going on, and then maybe I can sponge off of, or that's equal to me, and he fall off of it. And I'm like, well, maybe the good girl, you know, I'm just dealing with this dude because he's cute, or, you know, so I'm just dealing with this dude because he's trying, and then that 30 feet motherfucker stabbed me in the back and fucked my sister. You know what I'm saying? Then I try another with another motherfucker. I'm being good to these rat ass motherfuckers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta turn into, at least give me something out the deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fuck with a motherfucker for a car. I got the car, at least I got a car out the deal.
And that's what it turns into. Like you get so tired of like, and that's another thing that I was gonna branch into.
Men
like,
do that same thing.
Sometimes we do cling on to that man because some of us be trying to fucking survive, bro. You get tired of not feeling safe as a woman. You get tired of working extra fucking hard. Sometimes it is nice to take that shit just to have somebody take care of you for a little bit. Most women won't fucking admit that. All of us have done it at least once or fucking twice. You done took some bullshit so you could be comfortable for a little fucking bit because all of us get tired. Nigga, you a woman. Don't nobody want to be hard all the fucking time. So even if you got to be soft for a fucking year and that nigga wasn't even the greatest nigga to you, but he gave you enough time to sit on your ass, you gonna enjoy it more than you having to go work with that one nigga and argue with him and fucking take care of him and clean up after him and he don't give you shit for it and he still wants you to make kids and that nigga still wanna fuck you every day after you fucking tired anyway and he wanna fucking complain. So at least with the rich nigga, I can get my nails done. I had a hard week, but I can sit at the salon all day. You feel me? And that shit is fucked up that you even have to really choose between which fucked up is better. Like, cause both of them are fucked up.
But you know,
and it's really just like women are settling because sometimes, bro, you just get tired and you take what you can get until you get to where you know you're gonna end up. People think that women be stupid sometimes. We ain't fucking stupid. We know God, what God got us. But I know I'm gonna be here for a while and I got a journey. So I'm gonna take what comes with me to the journey.
Change everything and make it look completely different if it's equal. Like how you were saying, it'd be cool, you know, if you just sat there while your man took care of you and all that shit right here. That ain't nothing. So a nigga, you taking care of your family, you taking care of your woman. But if you flip flop and you taking care of a nigga, he ain't got no job. You just around the house, you cute and shit. You know what I'm saying? It'll be you taking care of that bum ass nigga. Get that nigga a hustle.
So
It's flopped. So if society make you feel uncomfortable about that, you don't care about taking care of your man because you know he would do it for you. You know what I'm saying? And you should just leave it at that. But society be in your ear now. That'll have somebody looking at their man like the fuck off the couch. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't do that to you when you were in law school.
But some motherfuckers just don't got it. You don't be trying.
That's another thing.
So that's what I was about to say too. I've been saying to a lot of people in my setting lately, like, I don't really think we should keep on doing like this male or female thing. I really think that we should start getting into like studying how feminine and masculine energy works. Cause some of us, I'm more masculine than most of the niggas I've dated in my life. And that's not a bad thing. That don't make you a bitch. Bro, I know some niggas who are way better at house shit than I could ever be. I don't got the capacity to do that, but I can hustle my ass off.
Y'all get an argument though.
Some men don't want that. I got a lot of niggas in me.
Your bitch ass nigga.
Listen, hold on. Listen,
bitch ass nigga.
you could be the rich nigga, you could be taking care of me, and still be a bitch ass nigga if you play with me.
But
so that don't matter.
No, I ain't speak on the money. I'm just saying in general. If you, like you said, you have men, you've had men that you're more masculine than have been. So I'm saying when y'all get in arguments, do that come out too during those
He could be more masculine than me. You're gonna be a bitch ass nigga if you a nigga you play with, period. So that doesn't that factors in. You play with me, you're gonna be a bitch ass nigga. Don't play with me. Flat out.
Yeah, I'm gonna do your hands like that.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying, nigga.
And that's exactly how
you keep doing all that shit all the time. You like, you a bitch ass
She ain't
nigga.
doing like this. She ain't doing, what you call it? What you call that?
I forget what it is.
Mosquito or some shit.
Oh yeah, turn to the seal. Like I said.
Yeah.
And I'll be like,
And the
see
mosquito catching
and
on
no.
fire.
And I'll be ready to just end the conversation because I'll be with it with people. I know, let me rephrase myself. I used to be with it with people. I ain't that person anymore.
I'm a conversator.
Hey, we got some
I wouldn't
good
match that
dialogue
energy.
going on here with Lays, Lantana,
I don't want to put my hands on
and the boys.
You see your
We
hands.
about the Broadway Show
Level part.
podcast with Broadway Park Clark.
Oh, you beat on bitches. I see those. Yeah.
Nah, I hit walls more than people.
See right there.
Walls, you gonna break them? The Broadway Show podcast is being sponsored by.
I gotta taste with some greens. I want something different on me. Some chicken from More Famous Kitchen with ain't no ingredients, mince and list, and I want a brisket.
Brisket.
I like my cornbread this. Pick up the phone, come get
Come
them this.
get
They got the biggest sandwiches.
Ah,
I go, Jesus, is that macaroni and cheese? Yeah. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yeah. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yeah. Yeah.
Our Famous Kitchen. Holler at us. We got you. 614-556-2174. Life should be relaxing, but it's not. Sometimes you have to create your own enjoyment, like peach, lemon haze, exotic plum. Relax, kick your feet up, and enjoy the taste. Creme velour, draped imperial grapes. Creme velour, my lord.
I'm on it, on it, I'm on it, I'm on the street boy beats. I'm on it, man. I told y'all niggas y'all ain't ready, man. We can't be stopped on the strip.